It's that time once again. You guys have been sending me your silliest, daftest, stupidest redstone ideas via Twitter, and I have tried my best to build a handful of them. So today we're going to be taking a look at 10 of the most ridiculous. Suggestion number 1 comes from a chap called Hamster Person, who's asked me to make Mumbo doing a face reveal. Now, just to be clear here, he's not asking me, the person who is sat in the studio recording this video, to do a face reveal. He is asking Mumbo, this chap right here, to do his own face reveal. So I've built a redstone contraption that does just that. If we hit this button, you can see all of our pistons gradually begin to extend, and this guy pops up from behind the iron blocks. But here's the thing, okay? I don't know if you're quite ready to see my mustache in all of his glory just yet, so I think I'm going to be saving that for another day. As I'm sure some of you already know, one of the most popular YouTube videos on my channel is 20 doors in 100 seconds, in which I travel through 20 doors in 100 seconds. Now, Alpha has asked me to build 100 seconds in 20 doors. Now, I'm going to come clean, okay? Totally misread his tweet. I thought he said I should build 100 doors in 20 seconds, which, to be honest, sounds a lot more interesting than his idea. So, I decided to do it. I have to say, I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to do this within 20 seconds. This is a pretty long run. Gradually. Almost there. I mean, we can add a few seconds, give or take. There it is. Beautiful. Gara has asked me to make something dancing. I don't care what it is, as long as it dances. Now that sounds pretty good to me, so I tried my best to build a kind of dancing cat. Now, it started off as a cat. I still think it sort of looks like a cat, but for some of you, it's definitely going to look more like a fox. So we've kind of got a fox-cat hybrid, but whatever it is, I have to say it's pretty adorable. I think this might be one of the cutest things I've ever built in Minecraft, with his little feet doing a little dance. I mean, come on, it doesn't get much better than that. Now this person, I've definitely not said your name correctly, has said that I should build I'm not getting in the episode, because it's true. He's definitely convinced that they're not going to be getting into the episode. So I've made a point of putting them into the episode by building this thing. So there we go, Thieshman. I hope you appreciate the time that I've put in. One interesting thing about this is, though, if we get closer and further away, can you see the crazy textures that are happening? I have no clue if YouTube compression is going to be showing this, but it is super mad for the brain. And Mr. Retro has asked me to build an Iron Mumbo, an Iron Man mask that retracts to reveal your face. Now, I tried a bunch of different techniques here. I took all sorts of different redstone avenues and things, and in the end, this is what I've ended up with. Now, it is not a perfect recreation of the Iron Man mask. It's a very difficult thing to build, but if we hit this button up at the top here, you can see that the lovely Mumbo face does get revealed. The actual mask itself does get pulled back to the back of the head, much like real Iron Man mask does, and then if we hit this button once again, you can see the Iron Man mask drops back down. I mean, it's pretty good. Like, I'm okay with it. Obviously, the mustache is still out there, so we're going to make sure that, you know, you don't get shot in any of this sort of area. We wouldn't want that thing getting damaged, but it definitely protects the eyes and the face. I mean, it's about halfway there. This is like early days Tony Stark. Dark Hearts has asked me to make a way too complicated trash can that doesn't use lava, cactus, or lag clear. Now, I have taken your advice and I've constructed this system. I just dropped 2 stacks of diamond blocks into this chest right here, and they are gradually making their way up like this, and they're going across into this area. So they're flying up like that, they're going into this chest, and then being shot across into this hopper line, and eventually this shulker box is going to fill up. Now, once that happens, this redstone signal strength is going to go across to here. It's going to power this piston, which is going to push the shulker box across, dropping it down into this chamber. But as that happens as well, this redstone is going to get powered. We've got ourselves a dispenser, and it's pointing into some water. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever seen my videos before. If you have, you might recognize this setup. It means that there's more than likely going to be some TNT involved. Very nice. There go your items. I mean, they're completely gone. Rem Nimba has asked me to make a fidget spinner and has also asked if they are late to the party. Yes, Rem. Yes, you are. I mean, I've done this in 2 previous episodes of me building your silly redstone ideas, and I think we all know how it ends. We've got a dispenser. Let's do it. I mean, already I can feel, I'm feeling a little bit better. That's good. It only destroyed half. It only destroyed half the fidget spinner, and my TNT dispenser is gone. But just that. Poetry in motion. LOL3330 has asked me to build a cubic piston door. Now this is funny because I actually built a cubic piston door earlier on this week. Here it is. It's absolutely enormous and also fairly complicated. Now one interesting thing that you guys mentioned down in the comment section that I could potentially do with this is actually make a 4-way intersection. In fact, a 5-way intersection, because you can also have a trapdoor coming in from the roof. So imagine if you had 4 paths running in like this, you could build this door in the center, and it would just look really, really cool. I like that idea a lot. Thanks to everyone who said it down in the comment section. Idea number 9 comes from Osher Hot, who asked me to make a redstone doormat that forces players to wipe their feet on it before they can enter. And I'm not allowed to use pressure plates because that would be way too easy. Now, I really, really like that idea, and I kind of struggled with some redstone concepts here, but I've ended up with this thing. So we have to do a bit of this, and we have to go back and forth. And eventually, when the redstone system has decided that we've wiped our feet enough, then it will open up the doors. Any second now. Almost there. There we go. And we're in. And maybe 30, 40 villagers have potentially died in the process. The way that actually works is us going back and forth between these tripwires allows the item inside these hoppers to travel back and forth, and every single time it does that, it will then dispense out a villager. The more villagers that we have, it will add up on top of this pressure plate, giving us stronger signal strength, and eventually that all adds up, allowing our doors to open, but also allowing the dispenser to dispense out some lava, killing all of them off. There's some funny redstone techniques involved in this thing. And for the final one of this episode, it wouldn't really be an I build your silly redstone ideas if it didn't involve some form of rapid fire launcher. This time, thanks to Anthony Pieprzik, definitely butchered that name as well, we're going to be shooting out Pigman. And this is what the system looks like. It's pretty rapid fire. We're shooting 3 Pigmen at once. I mean, I kind of want to challenge you guys to build a bigger and more powerful one. How many Pigmen can you shoot per second? That's going to be an interesting video. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that rounds up today's episode of I Build Your Silly, Daft, Stupid Redstone Ideas. I hope that you found it entertaining. I personally have absolutely loved doing it. Thank you ever so much for all your hilarious suggestions. If you have enjoyed this video, please sure to that like button. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later. Oh, and as per usual, check out the latest film on the filming channel. Link will be on the end screen. Just give it a click.